Time for you. Hey, happy Monday, man. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live inside episode 251 of the Kick and Shit podcast. Let's go.
I'll make a good, I got like a church singing, pastor lead voice.
You was in the choir.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got a special guest in the building, man. To the left. To my left, to my left, to my left.
To the left, to the
No,
left. Everything that you own to the
I didn't
left.
ask you to come back.
Your
Y'all,
pocket.
y'all called me.
We got a special guest in the building.
Okay.
No, you didn't ask. We called you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you are still a special guest. You're a guest.
Okay.
You are a guest.
Okay.
You're a guest
No, I'm not even leading up to that. I'm waiting for my intro.
Guest co-host. Oh, man, is this from last time?
Come on. No.
Emphasis on the special.
Damn, I need help. I need help with this intro.
Remember, I said
intro.
I do fight niggas.
Oh,
I don't want to get beat up. So it is the wonderful,
yeah.
talented, multifaceted director, writer, actor. I'm about to say your real name. Foxy
do that,
Red.
it's okay. Don't say the whole. Don't give my last name.
See, that's why I said I was about to say your whole
no,
name
yeah,
now.
don't do that.
It's Miss Angie, man. How you doing?
I'm
Barbara.
good. It's getting better.
My intro for you?
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
I like multifaceted because that is I do
That
wear
is
many
you.
hats.
Multifaceted, yes.
I like that. I like that.
I got another one that would be funny, but I don't think it would be funny right now.
Okay, let's wait. Yeah.
Behind the camera today, we got D, Chocolate Delight,
Mm-hmm.
Woman King.
Okay.
Yeah, homie.
She is the homie.
What's up? I like that.
These things derive naturally.
The light is glistening off her shoulder right now.
Yeah, she got shiny skin. Real shiny skin.
That's not how you say that.
What that means? Like, is
she
it
has
smooth?
a natural
She
glow.
got shiny
is that
skin.
what that is?
The fuck, nigga. This is why we talk
Shiny
shit
skin.
about niggas.
Well,
Girl,
we
your skin shiny.
Damn.
So it's a glow. I didn't know it's a glow, right?
You can say a glow.
It's okay. She has a glow.
Very much, yeah.
Yeah. I got an aunt named Glow. To my right, it's my boy. It's the funny.
That boy crazy.
It's the talented. It's my man James, comedian Jellyfish, Young Picasso, yo motherfucking super jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed, man. What's going on, Jellyfish?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Doing all right, man.
Doing all right. Doing all right. Y'all good?
All right, man. How y'all doing today, man? What's going on? Y'all good?
Good.
Everybody good?
I was a little tired before I got here,
I was too.
but you
Not gonna
know,
lie.
Santana
turned up
helped me
now?
wake back up. Huh?
You turned up now?
I mean, I'm nice.
That shot ain't gonna help.
No,
Tell
I'm
you that
straight.
right
I'm
now.
straight. No, I'm straight. I'm
That's
straight.
gonna put you out.
Nah, I know. No, this keeps me leveled.
Oh, okay.
If it was wine, yeah, y'all can forget about it.
And then you got the extra pillows.
What wine
back
do to
there.
women?
It makes me sleepy, but it definitely. Man, I fucked a nigga one time off a bottle.
Damn.
I should have never.
Damn.
I
Just put
should
it out
have.
there.
It would have never happened if I had
If
had
it wasn't
that.
for the wine.
Shout out to that nigga.
Port.
Way to do it, my dog.
I love
So
you, man.
you have to learn.
I'm just saying.
You know I love
that
you,
was
right?
such a mistake. You know who I'm talking about because we talked about
I
this shit.
can we? I
We
know.
not gonna
Damn.
bring him
We-
up because fuck him.
But him.
But it,
I
it
know
was
who
a
you're talking about.
Actually,
it
fuck
would've
you.
Never,
No.
you had a
Yo, oh
question.
hell no. She was corny as hell. She was corny as hell. I'm sorry.
I ain't got
My bad. It was
I
just
got
in
him.
the
It's
pocket.
okay.
He
I
got
ain't
him
got
one.
nothing to
It
go
was in
with
the
that.
So you
pocket.
just can't.
Pop out,
You
pop
can't
out.
drink wine around niggas that you shouldn't be fucking with like
Correct. Correct.
All liquor make me fall in love, so it don't matter.
that. That's crazy.
Correct. Nah.
Get me nice and take me to the wine vault. I'll be $100 in on them bottles of Prosecco and
Off
they
of
got red Prosecco, red wine. I mix it out, Riesling, whatever my taste is.
Yeah, this nigga landed nice as hell when he drunk. Man.
That sounds like. I know. I got a
That
call
nigga-
one night.
That nigga call and check on you.
Man.
Good, man. That nigga tell you I love you. I love you, man. You get on my fucking nerves,
I
though.
love you. You like my sister, man. I'm like, what? When you moved to LA, what are we talking
Bro,
about? right now?
he be
Boy,
from LA real quick. Real
Like,
quick.
what is going
My
on?
dog, cuz.
You
Like,
been
for
here
real,
or
though.
something? You better down tomorrow, nigga. What's going on?
I'm always here for you.
How
I'm
much,
sorry.
how much you need? That it be like them. Like, where we going with this? What's
I'm
going on,
always here
nigga?
for
It's
you,
time for me to go
cuz.
to bed.
Hey.
Yo.
My nigga.
All right, man. Johnny is out. Johnny is not available today. But we will see him next week, man. Wherever you at in the world.
I want to come.
I want you to
he's
come
here
when
one
he's
day.
here. When you can come next week. He'll be.
I was here with him before. It
Yeah,
was-
you been
it
here- yeah, you have
was
been here
a
with
time
him.
or two when D.
I hope
Yeah.
my nigga glowing up. I hope he got good things going on.
Oh yeah. Should we call him?
Nah, I don't.
Let's leave him alone.
Yeah,
He probably somewhere kissing white women, didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah. Last time he was not here, he was kissing
Probably
white
getting
women.
some buns that he shouldn't be getting.
That too.
Keep on,
that
nigga.
too.
It ain't August, nigga.
Speaking of dating, speaking of buns. So I was having a conversation with, I think it was D, or it was you. That's what brought me that topic up. I want to know the wildest thing that y'all have received in the DMs. That's what brought that topic up.
Because I was annoyed with.
Yeah, I was, and
I can imagine.
I was like, well, I think one way, but if you bring this to a group of niggas, a DM or a text message conversation to a group of niggas, what would they say? What would they
So
think
you want
about
me to
it?
give the scenario?
Not that particular scenario, but give me some wild DM shit. Yeah, get a scenario.
So this wasn't even. This is just for me. It's not wild. It's annoying because I feel like to a degree, a man knows not to overstep, but so far. But I do have this one thing that I really want to know what that's about. I'll get into that in a second. So I posted some pictures from over the weekend. I'm stepping back into my, getting back into me, and so I posted a picture. It wasn't raunchy, but it was a backshot picture.
Right.
So
What's
but.
wrong with you?
Shut up, James.
Niggas all you
James,
need is a
let
little
her
bit.
tell her
My bad.
story.
I'm fully
Nah,
clothed
we're
though.
gonna let her finish.
My bad.
We're gonna let her
I'm
finish.
fully clothed.
She did
and-
have on clothes.
All we need is this much. nigga. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
But and so that's the debate, I guess.
Yeah.
So I posted the picture or whatever, and this dude that I've known for years, and he was just being so lame, and this is why you always been lame. And he was like, "Damn, when my wifey get an ass." First of all, had that. I lost weight. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm just like, what did you think was gonna come of that? I haven't even opened it because you can read the Facebook messages.
And my response to her was, "I'm always wilding in DMs."
that shit is
So
And so, D, I don't know, back me if I'm wrong, or don't back me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I told him, I said, it only works if we really already kind of feeling you. That shit is mad, trash, and corny. If we feeling you, we'll let you get that off. Boy,
But
you
see,
crazy.
Who's to tell these days? There's no rubric on how you should holler at a girl. There ain't nobody.
That ain't
nowhere,
it.
Ain't nowhere to prepare for that shit.
But you just said,
but
but
at
you
the
just
same token, he probably not serious anyway, which hopefully he's not, because I'm never gonna open that. That shit is just dumb.
But you just said that's not it, and that is it. If you wanted him, that would be it.
So explain.
No, it wouldn't be it. It wouldn't bother me.
So
got you.
It would
explain
be like,
X
boy, you
picture.
crazy, huh?
How did this picture look? I'm.
It wasn't
curious.
bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't
wasn't
bad.
bad?
It wasn't bad. But I even said something, but I know it wasn't bad.
Landon says
No. It's to what you said.
What?
When you said a man only needs a little bit, meaning she was tasteful. Like her outfit was fire. You know what I'm saying? And
Outfit
then
was fire?
The outfit was fire. Like she's fully covered. There's no reason to really comment on it unless.
And that was really all that's all he said. Like, you look nice. The outfit is
Yeah,
that's too.
there's no reason to really comment on it. You know what I'm saying?
You did. What'd you say you did in it?
It was. Go ahead.
She just
continue.
posed. That's
Yeah,
all she
that's
did.
it.
What kind of pose?
Look at
though?
you already trying to
Let
blame
James see
her
the
for
pose.
his lame.
Because
for his lame
I'm
ass
trying to-
approach.
because
I'm
if
trying
it's
to find
if
a
it's one of them to the back.
It was one of them to the back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yahtzee. Roll the dice. About to see what's up.
Yahtzee.
But
Yahtzee.
Roll
it
the
wasn't
dice.
Like it was like a.
Hey, don't you shake that shit in the cup too?
Yeah.
Yahtzee, nigga.
You at the
But,
crib like,
no, but when you see it, it's not. It's
where you
not
get
bad.
ass? That's definitely thirst trapping. You see, you parked out with the leg.
Let me see.
Bam, looking back.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, you good. You good.
Like you might want. You want
I
to
can
come back?
see that. That's
You want to chase me? That's what it look.
it warrants some DMs, so you can expect to get something.
And I wasn't mad at that part. It's just what you
Look like
saying.
she about to take off running.
So shut the fuck up.
I can't stand James.
So, but here's my thing: as we get into the DM situation and things like that, I've always had my biggest irritant is feeling like I remember posting one day. I said, "What makes married men think that I'm one of the ones they can slide in?"
Oh, so this nigga
I
married.
feel like
I
married
don't know
men
what-
are more confident
I
and
don't
they
know
will
what
try
he-
whatever.
I don't know what this nigga is.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Yeah, I feel like married men will try whatever. Like they have a little bit more confidence because even if you say no,
What I got to lose, I got something.
right,
Okay. That's shit.
and they don't really know until they try, unfortunately.
And that's where I can't say all the things that I've seen, but that because y'all know some of these people, but that's where I be thrown off. Really more so.
I mean,
It's from them, and I'll be like, damn, nigga.
you just gotta pick your poison, man, because you hear stories of girls out here wilding. You never know which one just wild like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And they out here,
Shooters
but you don't know when to shoot, when to roll the
Right.
dice. So you gotta try something.
well, don't okay.
Shooters
Would
gonna
you
shoot.
rather him not try, or would you rather him just?
You know, once you get shot down, or
Uh-huh.
once you understand what type of temperature it is,
Yeah.
then okay, I understand the initial. But after the fact, now I feel like you, okay, nigga, you trying me, you about to have me have somebody pull up.
So check this
Now you
out.
think-
I don't want to go on a tangent because
Oh.
he said about the tangent. But what if he shoot right, roll the dice, he come off wrong, right?
Okay.
Couple months go by, he try again.
No, let it go.
Oh, okay, all right. Never mind.
Let it go.
Never mind. No chance for redemption, huh?
While
Okay.
we
All right.
doing the whole relationship podcast bullshit, let's do.
No, we was doing DMs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Are we,
I, had-
are we still want to get to the DM? You got a DM?
I found one
Ooh,
deep
ooh.
It was a deep one.
in my Facebook Messenger.
All right.
That I did not delete, and I should have. So basically, I don't know what was going on. I don't talk to this person, but they hit me up, and hold on, let me see if I can get back to it. It said,
Thank you.
"What's up? You got Cash App?"
Damn.
I said, "I don't, but I
I got one
appreciate
like
the
that.
offer, though."
I got one.
And
like
so it's like, one, I'm gonna stop that because no.
that. Right.
So they came back with, I guess, a poem.
Damn.
Crafted by the hands that's
I
out
got
of
one.
this
Oh
of them
my
world.
too.
God.
I got
My
one of them
mind
too.
doesn't
touching.
stop saying she's a beautiful girl. You deserve diamonds and pearls.
Whew.
If I was wealthy enough, girl, I'll give you the world. So
This nigga
beautiful,
spitting.
so perfect, so amazing, so sexy, such to turn me on. You sure you don't have Cash App? I'm trying to take care of you. And I said, have a good day.
Damn, that nigga was just kind of
Get
give you
the
a couple
fuck out my
dollars.
DMs
I
with
have
that
two
bullshit.
separate. I have two
has your-
separate ones. But what is that?
Don't worry about it. It's one of these scores. Now it's not gonna be in the show.
Now, let me give you
Has
back.
your friend?
Let me give you backstory.
I could use $50.
Let me give you a backstory.
He gone for
I
both of us.
can't.
Let me take a picture of your feet and everything. Let's go and send it.
Right. As a
Shit, let me give
backstory,
you 50 real quick.
this is somebody who I know for a fact has 5 baby moms.
Oh, hell
okay.
no.
Well, this nigga ain't shit.
You
You
need to take- you
literally
go send that to
are
your-
not shit.
Yeah,
You
Go
have
send
been
that to-
arrested twice for domestic violence.
Damn.
Sir, get the fuck out of my DM.
Now,
Yeah, I
see,
would
when
have
you
to
got a
block him.
backstory like that, I feel you. You know what I'm
But
saying?
not
is he gonna
entertaining.
send the
I
money?
don't give a fuck.
This is why niggas can never be female.
Right. They will be so ran
Never.
through.
Oh.
So ran
But
through.
I'm no. Do I gotta meet you? You just gonna send money and I don't have
Yeah,
to talk
I
to
ain't
you?
gotta
Like
talk
I
to
gotta
you.
go see you
For $50.
You don't know where I live? You don't know where
for
I'm at?
$50?
Oh, give me
Some
my 50.
connections.
He-
not all
he
the
said
connections
50.
are
I
She
block
just
you
going
after I
with
get
the
my
50.
50. 100, 200.
I can't. I'll give you $50 because that's not how that works. You
Damn,
gotta
I
say
get
no.
$50 for trying to get you.
I mean, you offered the cash app. I thought you was just gonna send the money. I didn't know I had to go meet you to get the money.
And
Like,
then another one I got was
I might entertain a certain amount. I ain't gonna hold it. You just gonna send it?
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's some
I
gas.
could not.
Gas,
I'll
$3.49.
take
Shit.
I'll
I
take
cannot.
a G now.
Full tank.
I'm not doing nothing for it. But if you want to just send me a little thou wow, I'll take that.
I
Not a
could
thou wow.
not. Then I had somebody send me a message off of a retweet I did, and it was talking about how it was women appreciate if you wake her up to head or something like that. It was something like not too sexual, but just like a simple retweet.
Right.
Oh, they
So I
appreciate
got a
that?
DM and it was like, "Yo, your retweet is wild," and I said Twitter is wild. And they was like, yeah, but I do it for pleasure, though, if you ever trying to find out. And I said, happy Monday.
Damn, well, how the nigga supposed to know?
Hey, I mean, shoot or shoot. You gotta shoot.
Bro, I
You
don't
gotta
want
try.
that ugly ass nigga. I'm good. And
You
that's
gotta
See, to my
a
point.
former person's ex. Like,
what's the
I
form
used to be
like?
friends with your ex, and I didn't
that's
like
a
you
huge
then.
Turn off too.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Ew.
All right. Well,
It's
while,
crazy.
while we here, let's do these 36 red flags this woman posted.
Okay.
I thought this was entertaining.
I thought
I'm
at
ready.
first I was
I
like,
hope it ain't like the things the black people, whatever.
It was a
pick
woman,
me? Yeah.
and she put out 36 red flags for like us men
I
to look
think
out
I
for with
saw-
women.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Reversal.
let's listen to it. Let's listen to it.
We'll take a couple off the list,
How many you want to do?
and then we get to more. So give me
I know they gonna
5,
say
and
something
then
about kids.
give me 5. Give me
Okay.
5.
Damn,
Give me 5 good ones.
I just lost it. 1 second.
I thought it was the other way around. Ain't
I
that
did
something?
too.
All
I wanted
right,
to hear what they was
so-
gonna say, but we always talking some shit. So
She says, you said you want good ones. She don't. It's gonna piss Angie off. She
Nah.
doesn't see anything wrong with single motherhood.
okay.
She wears lashes on a regular basis.
I don't wear lashes.
That's my red flag.
I don't wear lashes.
Yeah, I know you. I'm about to say you. I'm about to wear lashes.
She
That
puts her
nice.
friends and family in all y'all's business.
Oh, I hate that shit.
That's not a good one.
The mention of submission and femininity triggers her.
Whoop.
I can see that being a red
And I
flag.
got comments for these.
Here you go, Jumpman. No relationship with her father.
Shit, I love you.
Wow.
Come here, girl. I love you, girl.
Her breath stinks.
I'm daddy now.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
real.
yeah.
That's
That's not a red flag. That's
That-
a hygiene issue.
What the
nigga.
fuck?
That's a
That's
red flag.
This
What, her breath
nigga will
stink?
fuck anything.
No,
No, that is
ass
a red
breath.
flag
No, I said it's a hygiene issue.
that she should have figured out.
No, what
before
I'm
she in
saying
your
is
face.
if you meet somebody.
Is it tart for
Hold on.
how
time
many
out.
times? Is this a consistent
Time out,
thing? Like,
time
is
out.
this a we just woke up and I had, what?
No, that shit stink.
Time out. I'm taking offense
Like
because
voodoo
first
mouth.
of all, I can't give nobody grace. I don't know if this woman's Muslim. I don't know if she's converting.
What does that have to do?
Because can I speak? Can I get the floor? Can I get
now
my-
he won't quiet. Go ahead.
I don't know if she's Muslim. You know they don't use deodorant. Some of them don't use deodorant. If you're using toothpaste, it don't have fluoride. It don't have certain things in it. Maybe that's causing your breath to smell this way.
no.
I don't know.
Okay, I will say.
I don't know why your
having
breath
what
smells
happened
this
having
way.
worked with a
People's breath
Muslim
to
woman
stink.
who is
It's
very
your-
I'm not, and I'm
much
not according all of this to Muslim. I don't know your lifestyle to understand why you smell the way you do. That doesn't mean I will fuck anything. That means I'm understanding that
you
somebody
can be understanding.
is not
but it
something's
says
happening
her
here.
Breath. So if a girl talks to you and her breath stinks, you'll see past that. You don't see that. As
I
a red
didn't
flag.
say that. I said that's a hygiene issue.
Okay. Well,
That's
it's
literally
on
the
this
words out my
list
mouth.
as
You
a
a
red
good
flag.
nigga, man.
So
You a
another
good
one
nigga.
would be she's constantly on her phone around you.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
She thinks she's too good for a coffee date or any low budget date.
That's not a red flag. That's a standard.
Continue.
Her response to I can't say that. That's stupid. She doesn't know how to take care of her natural hair.
Ooh,
She doesn't exercise or go to the gym.
I might be out of there.
That's
with
an
that one.
education issue.
Oh man,
She's not
Education.
interested in the gym. Some of these ain't red flags.
Her friends
Nah,
are hoes.
I mean, it ain't that bad not to go to the gym.
That ain't really a red flag.
Oh, the one that I think got y'all talking
Everybody
was
got a whole
she
friend.
has a Zeus subscription, which I don't have a.
Yeah, Zeus hella toxic though.
Let me go
Zeus
back
hella
to.
toxic.
Let me go back, even though this is for y'all. Let me just go back to the part with the kids. Just because.
This nigga stupid.
Just because I handle motherhood doesn't. I definitely see a problem with single motherhood. I don't feel like anyone should raise kids by themselves.
By
feel
themselves.
you.
No, yeah, facts.
Do I handle that shit? Yes. I say to my friends all the time, like, bro, I'm tired of this motherfucking shit. Save me. It's not that. Like, I definitely would like a partner, or not even just having a partner. I definitely want my kids, especially my sons, to have a male figure in their life. So for me, what they're saying about the thought of single parenthood, I do maybe agree with that. That means that something going on with that person
Right.
they can't get past.
Right.
So I kind of agree with what she said about that. That is a red flag. Something going on, and you might need to. That's a hard wall to break. That's a hard.
It could be
wall to
somebody
break.
that's guarded. But I also
Definitely.
see, like, when I'm looking through her list, some of these are really just like
he said, standards. versus-
standards, and some of it sounds like coming from a bitter person, not necessarily like a general list or red flag. So
It sounds like it's
What do
coming from
y'all-
a woman who has a man, and those are really the only women that list out red flags. I can agree with some of those being red flags for a lot of men, because a lot of men won't date a lot of women for a lot of those reasons.
What are y'all's red flags? Not because what do we know?
I mean, not to go back on the tangent, but I don't give a fuck what's going on, nigga. What kind of religion you are? If you stink, nigga, I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm sorry, nigga. I can't fuck with you.
I
But,
feel you.
I
I
mean,
feel you. I feel you.
you know, just normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if a man provides for a woman, then a woman should be able to do certain things for a man, i.e. cleaning up, you know what I'm saying, feeding the nigga, you know what I'm saying, just
So
helping
the
him.
objection to that for you
know what
is
I'm
a red
saying?
If
flag.
he's
yeah.
providing for her, right?
Yeah. So, you know, if I'm not getting that, then I feel like those are red flags.
For you. What about
You know what I'm saying?
I tend to watch how people act. Their temperament. I don't like women who and it's hard to pick this up.
Overly aggressive.
No, I don't mind that. I look for people who I just look at how people talk about other people, how they carry themselves. I look at stuff like that because that's gonna tell me how you're gonna react to me.
Yeah.
So I just watch actions. If we get into these red flags here, yeah, if I pay for 3 or 4 or 5 dates and you never say, hey, you know, you want me to catch the next one, then it just lets me know, not as a red flag, but we won't have a future.
Right,
We can
correct.
continue to date on my dime, that's fine, but we don't have a future past what we're doing right here.
Right.
Because I don't want a partner who can't see when she needs to step in and help the fuck out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And it'll let you know, like you said, in the future, like if I happen to have you as a man, if I happen to have a human moment where I'm down, I need to know that.
that you got me. Yeah, and so I tend to square, like if I always got to come out of pocket to hang with you, I don't have a problem with that, but we're going to hang on my time, on my dime. And we'll never never get into a relationship.
Santana. Ew.
Hey,
Don't sleep.
don't break the wall. He's over there. He's like,
Yeah, actually,
I
pretty
wanted
much.
to know his red flags, but go ahead.
he don't have a mic.
Oh, well, yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy though, man. I mean, yeah, man.
It wasn't as bad as the what?
Landon, I got a
things
joke
black
for you.
What you got?
Oh, Lord.
I was gonna say Landon would come in the house and be like, "Damn, it's musty in here," but that don't mean you stink, baby.
Well, what about Indian? What about Indian women? All the motherfuckers smell.
When the last
So
time
here's
you
the
dated
thing.
an Indian
I
woman?
can do body odor because I lived around cultural people. Like I get it.
What about white people? White people breath stink.
It be dry. They just need some water.
It's always garlicky. It's always something going on with their breath.
Right.
I can't step into that situation and say, "Whoa, this
And judge
motherfucker
them.
breath." I don't know what their life is like. Like
Right.
I don't know what you. I don't
And
know
it
why your
could-
breath stink.
Right.
Right.
My
It could
thing-
just be for that moment. They
That's
may
what
be
I'm gonna
hungry.
say.
They may
My
need some water.
thing is a consistent
be hungry.
odor. Then I feel like if you're not, if it's something that we can't fix, then I don't know if I can deal with that.
Man.
Then again, that nigga I slept with,
That's
wine.
crazy.
Man, I got a partner right now. This nigga breath
Oh, it's
stink
bad.
every day, nigga, and that's my nigga. That's
He do
my
what
nigga,
every day?
nigga. That nigga
Stink.
breath stink every day.
And it could be a
And what
hygiene
is the
issue.
reason for that?
Consistently.
I know some niggas like that, and I
I
don't
don't
know
But
the reason
it's
for
what
that.
he's putting in his body.
But that's my nigga.
Or
I
does
don't
he
never
have
tell him
bacteria in
breath
his
stink.
mouth that he needs
That's
to
it.
go see?
Yeah,
dentists
I don't.
about?
I don't know what the reason for that is.
But
I mean,
that shit
so-
on hot
Let's
fire.
move on.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm moving on to more important, more pressing topics. Let's get down to business. Trump is being indicted. Trump is making history as the first former U.S. president to be indicted by a grand jury.
Get him.
This indictment is coming after D.A. Allen Bragg initiated a probe investigating Trump's involvement with hush money payments to Stormy Daniels. The details cannot be released until Trump's arraignment on Tuesday unless Bragg can get them open early. So that's all they really got for that right now.
Oh, they just getting him on Stormy.
Yeah, hush
They're
money
gonna-
payments. They're going to try to get
they're-
more.
Yeah, right, but you have to address one thing at a time. They
Yeah.
said
Damn.
with when I guess in
Oh well.
And he's turning
situations
himself
that-
in when? On Tuesday?
Tuesday. He's going to turn himself in on Tuesday.
They're
And
saying
they
he-
won't handcuff him. Go ahead, my bad.
What?
somebody argued that that's what he would want. He wants the whole, he's a showman.
He
type
wants
of
the
thing. He wants to
handcuffs
be-
and all that.
Damn, I
want the
can't wait to
whole-
get to that
But they
status.
can't do that, right?
They're not gonna do it.
Oh,
They
okay.
already
Nigga.
announced that they're not gonna make a public scene or display of him being.
No matter what
Because that's
I
what
do,
he wants.
y'all won't handcuff me? That's
What?
crazy. I said I can't wait to get to that status.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
That's crazy.
I get what you're saying.
Y'all having two separate conversations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all they really got for that right now. First U.S. president.
That is wild.
Being indicted. Is it?
Because when I say wow, I think about all the things I'm storing in my mind. Like in my lifetime, all the things I've seen, all the things I've lived through. This is a historic moment.
You mean the situation in general?
Yeah, like it's always been something with the government, presidents, always, conspiracy theories of that nature. This is the first time a former president has been indicted, has been brought up on charges.
Yeah, he going to jail.
He just handled it the wrong way. He ain't the first one to do this. He just handled it. He mishandled his situation. Yeah. So I appreciate them making an example because but he's the first one to get caught in that at that magnitude.
And that's what I'm saying. He's probably just the first one to get caught. I don't think he's the first one to do it. Well, no,
because it was a lot of officials who got,
But yeah, they did get some other people before they got him. I think they weren't presidents though. Right. But they were associated with him early.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Watergate scandal. I mean, he worked his way out of that. Trump tried to work his way out of this. But Watergate scandal. And honestly, Trump said he was getting arrested. I'm not shocked. He said they're gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? Like.
He was off by a couple of days, but he said,
and I feel like he got his defense. Somebody saying that has their defense ready.
Yeah.
Like if I'm saying that out loud to the public, I got my defense ready. Like they gonna get me. That's what's up.
I'm gonna tell you what was crazy to me about that situation is old boy already went to jail for being the liaison between the moving the money for him. It's like he already went to jail for it. What's up? The dude that's involved, like between helping move his money, like that nigga done went to jail.
I keep saying his chief of staff, but it's not chief of staff. It's his. I know you're talking about that, but he's already got caught up.
That shit, wild. That's wild.
Well, can you imagine Trump pre-arrest?
So we moving to California?
Hold on, time out.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, can you imagine Trump pre-arrest? That nigga probably at the crib stressing.
Oh,
go ahead.
That nigga cussing Melania out. God damn it, Melania. Make me a sandwich. I'm about to go to jail. That nigga be tripping on the kids. What's his son name?
I don't know.
Trump Jr.
Trump Jr.
I never liked you. You're a mistake.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Just horrible.
That nigga just mad, nigga. About to go to jail.
I really just hope, I pray that he does not make this a show. Because for me, from the beginning to him running, being elected, all of this has been nothing but a reality show for him, for real. Yeah. And I'm just like, please don't.
Well, I know, man. That shit's silly.
Last thing, I know people are kind of shocked. I'm not really shocked. Another thing I look at all the time is like we look at Trump. He was the president, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. The presidency, to me, I think he exposed it. It is a joke. Joe Biden this week during the school shooting thing was giving a speech, and you can tell more and more as time goes on, these guys are literally talking heads. There's nothing they can do but write executive orders, and they only can write executive orders on certain things. They still have to vote like we do to get things done, and so the real power to me lies in the Senate and the House because they get the shit done.
That's what we're talking.
And so if you can run the Senate and the House, you can get things done. People asking. Charlamagne was posing a question this week about the Nashville school shooting. They went back to the last school shooting where the guy was, they was having a press conference and the guy was in, I think, the House or the Senate, and he was raising hell because they wouldn't change the gun laws. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I want to see some passion for my president. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you want to see some passion from your figurehead. I think, like I said, Trump exposed the presidency, and I see it every day with Biden. Biden is old, and it just shows. And some days he just be off his square. It's just like he's there because they just wanted Trump out. But he's just a person. You know what I'm saying? He made a bunch of promises like politicians do, and he's only going to uphold the ones to these big corporations, the ones that have the money in the pocket, who gave to his campaign.
So how do you change gun laws and have an everyday American like myself feel safe in America?
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay.
In the instance of the school shooting, 6 people died. I'm going to go there. I'm going to ask you your question, but I'm going to go ahead and go there since we're talking about gun violence. Nashville, there was a school that was shot up. 6 people, including 3 children, were killed
9 years old.
In the shooting. The suspected attacker was killed by police within minutes. The call was placed at 10:13. The attacker was dead by 10:27. I do shout that out. The shooter killed 6 people. 3 9-year-olds. Evelyn, Haley, Cynthia Park, and these are adults. Cynthia Park, Catherine, and Mike. The other 9-year-old was, I didn't get the other one. No, that was her. No, I didn't get the other one. I wrote that down wrong. I'm sorry I didn't get that last name. But that's 5 of them. I can't. Evelyn, Dawkins, Haley, Cynthia, Catherine, and Mike. Cynthia, Catherine, and Mike were 60 years old. They were, one was a janitor and 2 were just staff at the school.
Damn.
This shooter had 7 firearms they purchased the day before the shooting. They went to school with 3. One of them being a AR, semi-automatic rifle.
They had to know. She had to know, or he had to know.
Whatever.
He was going down.
9-year-olds, Evelyn, Haley, and William.
Evelyn, Haley, and William. Thank you.
Sheesh.
What they want to do with the gun laws is they don't want to take your gun. They want to ban the sale of semi-automatic rifles. Or they want to make it stricter and make it tougher for people to get guns. North Carolina just passed a law this week that you no longer need a permit to get a gun. That means in certain places, I think it's private dealers. I think private dealers will be the only places that you can go and get a gun and go home. Most places, they'll still run the sheriff background check.
Oh, yeah.
Those are more corporate places, more owned places, but they just passed that there this week.
But, I mean, if
So-
you think... Oh, my fault.
So with that being the ease of someone getting a gun, imagine being of age and being bullied and not being I'm not even saying mentally well. Something like that could drive a person to anger. If I can go to the store, I'm of age, I don't have to get a background check. And most of these people haven't done anything wrong until this is their first crime. Most of them, not all of them, just most of them have no prior history.
Right.
So they go, they get a gun, and they go and they commit a crime. They just want to make it so it's not that easy.
Fun fact. The permit ain't even nothing but purchase or sale. It's permission to give you permission to go in there and buy the gun. That's all the permit is.
Gotcha.
And whenever they send you the permit, you got to give it to whoever you purchasing from.
Yeah.
That's what blew me. I thought you get to keep it. Like it was like a little card.
No,
Nah.
you get to keep your concealers. Like if you have a concealer's, you get a concealer's card or a little license thing that you can carry around on you.
Yeah.
But the permit itself, no, it's a piece of paper that you have to give them.
Yep.
Situations like this just
that
always
blew my
pain
mind.
me because I get that there's the whole back and forth trying to figure out preventative measures, but in this amount of time, let's go all the way back to Columbine when we was, I don't know everybody's age, but I was in middle school. From then to now, we ain't figured out how the fuck to control this shit yet. That's
Because
the part
Republicans don't want to take the gun. They don't want to do anything with gun laws. They don't want to make them stricter. They don't want to get rid of them. They don't want to do anything but make them more accessible. Democrats, they want to help the people and try to place something in line. But at the end of the day, in America, we going to always have the right to bear arms. It's
Right.
literally our right.
It's in the Constitution. Yeah.
And not our forefathers, but the people who came over here and took this land, that was one thing they wanted. They wanted the freedom of religion. They wanted all of these freedoms because they had experienced this in the country they came from. So when they came over here, they say, hey, we're going to put these things in place so we'll never have what we had over here. And so certain laws like that, they just won't disappear. And they won't get stricter. I feel like they'll only get looser.
Yeah.
I feel like there are ways to protect our children, but at the end of the day, the way I was brought up, I just feel like, man, this world is in the palm of somebody. It's like
so many things.
It's a wicked world we live in. Like it's money controls this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't like to be a pessimist, man, but just real talk, I don't look for politicians to make change.
Yeah.
Because that's not what they're here to do. They're here to provide an illusion that there has been a change. There ain't been no change. Ain't been no change. I was asking somebody a couple weeks ago. Say outside of civil rights, ever since niggas got civil rights, literally permission to pee and eat at the same place as white folks, desegregation and shit. What else have we gained the right of? What else have we gotten?
And was that really even a real benefit?
And was that even a victory? Like I ask that question all the time. And here we are fighting for gun laws.
Right.
I mean, I hate to say it, man. I mean, something like this happens. The people look to the government for answers, and I don't think that's what the answer
They're not
is.
going to get the answers that they're looking for. They're not going to get answers that make sense.
I think this is where the community come together and figure out what's best for schools. What's the best way to protect our schools? Who can we privately source, or who can we privately get to lock down our schools? There was an idea kicked out this week on the radio. They were saying, somebody called into the radio and said, why don't we take veterans who are unemployed in this country, who can't get work, who fought and died for this country, they get disrespected in this country. Why not take them, put them in a private security thing where they secure schools? They got tactical training, they got gun training.
They do, but you also
The
are
PTSD
asking,
would make me a little nervous about that.
Gotcha.
You're also asking men that this country does not support mentally. A lot of those men suffer from PTSD, and you're asking them to go into a environment where there's a lot of noise, where there's just random things that happen with
That can
kids
set
that
you
don't
off.
understand PTSD, with kids that are disrespectful and
Right.
whatnot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
A kid slam a book too hard.
right.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you're asking these men to go in, and not saying all, but a good bit of them have not had that until the recent, I wouldn't even say decade, recent years that we've been pushing for veterans, for men in general, to seek help, to have people, people and resources to talk to. So you're asking these men to, come out of retirement essentially and protect kids, and most will stand up and be willing to do that, but they also have to face whatever PTSD they may have. So it's a catch-22, but it's a good idea though.
Throw that shit in the trash can. All right.
I was about to say,
It's a
nigga
good
coming to
idea.
check on his kid, they gonna rough this nigga up. Who the fuck are you, nigga?
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. nigga.
I'm gonna shoot your ass,
Oh,
nigga. My
God.
daughter go here.
Crazy.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Anything else on that? Anybody? Before I move on.
Nope.
I was gonna
to
say,
those
man, they should probably ask like maybe some stay-at-home parents, man. Some dads. I'm pretty sure some stay-at-home dads get out there, patrol these schools, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or something like that.
Yeah. Get a off-duty officer, maybe just. To,
Yeah, something.
know, something.
That should be in the budget. Like, and if it's not, they should create one.
They don't even have
for
the
an
budget
on-duty
to
officer.
pay our teachers better. But it's like you're asking teachers every day
Sheesh, you
to
got
do
a-
That's
more
true.
and more
That's
to
facts.
then protect a student. Like,
you got a
teachers
point.
shouldn't have to go to school worried about taking a bullet or teaching English
too.
either.
Did you see that one teacher who got the like bulletproof like cubby hole?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
and
I
I
seen
thought
it.
that
Yeah.
was the silliest shit ever
Oh,
because what happens when Miss Mary and her bad back can't pull that out? Then what?
Damn, Miss Mary better get the fuck out the way.
I
Kids,
remember.
y'all
I
pull this
remember
door
not
out.
to veer too much off the subject, but it kind of aligns. When we first started going through the pandemic, and my thoughts were because a lot of parents had a hard time with figuring out how they were going to homeschool because some people didn't have that that courtesy to be able to do that. I had came up with this idea like it would be dope if a couple of parents could get together and pay teachers during that time, and that and kind of alleviate the school system as a whole. Like get a group of certain grade levels in one environment, a teacher that's willing to homeschool all of these kids in a safer environment, have them background checked, and essentially the parents just you think about it, you getting $100 per kid per week. That's more than a teacher's salary for taking care of 30 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the more dangerous the school systems become, it's gonna
It's
take
gonna
our
turn to
community.
community.
We
It's
have
gonna
to
turn
go
to
back to
community.
that type of village and figure this shit out because it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
And not just-
community is powerful, man. Like when
My kids can't
Yeah.
even ride the bus.
community can definitely make change. A community can get some shit done.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? A community on a video game. Whew, them niggas is treacherous.
Right.
Okay.
Boy,
But I
they'll
get where
change
he
some
going.
shit
I
in
know
a
it's
heartbeat. I'm just saying,
I
it
know where
relates.
he's trying to go though, D.
It relates.
I see but I get it.
Put some
With
shit
that
out
being
there.
said, if we could get the same strength in numbers when
Yeah.
it comes to educating our kids and keeping our neighborhood safe,
Yeah,
you
I
think
feel
about even just Shorty over here. Do you even know your neighbors?
I know a
Kinda,
couple
sorta.
of them. Not really. I don't know her. She don't talk to me.
But that's neither here nor there. But at the same token, if we could get back to that, learning who your neighbors are, doing that, then the
Yeah.
community thing wouldn't be hard at all.
That's why I want y'all to purchase some land with me, man, because I feel like.
All right, now we. All right.
So that's what I was saying
Come on, y'all.
about who moving to California. Like where we at on these reparations?
Nah, man, that shit ain't gonna hit, folk.
Going to is that
Yo, he's stupid.
That shit ain't gonna hit,
Ain't
folk.
gonna hear, folks.
Nah, man, because too many niggas gonna be trying to move to Cali now.
so it's
No. First of all, you got to be a California resident. Secondly, man,
you could be a California resident.
it's a group of people in California, black people, and they're trying to debate on what to do and they're trying to come up with a proposal to see if they can get reparations. And so they estimate it'll be about 800 billion for reparations.
But for what though? What's the reason?
The reason for reparations?
For the California
black people, California black residents.
Oh,
Nigga,
so
they
they
owe
just
us.
starting. You talking about reparations for black people
Yes.
in California?
Yeah, in
just trying to
California.
start there.
In
Got
California,
it.
California, yeah.
Clarity.
I would say we talked about it the last show.
Sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
my bad. I ain't.
So I
watched the
didn't-
whole
yeah.
episode. Go ahead.
But the thing is, they're still trying to determine, like, the payout would be free healthcare, free education, tax exempt status, land allocations, and a check.
Niggas gonna be mad as hell if they can't get that shit over here.
That would spark something, but I honestly don't think niggas gonna get reparations. But hey, Trump got arrested, so
You never know.
yeah, Trump got arrested, so
Bro,
you never
that
know.
shit'd be crazy.
But I put it to you like this: if they leave it up to the states to pay reparations, and that's another thing, they have to prove that slavery was a thing in California.
Alabama ain't getting shit.
Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, Arkansas,
Listen.
Texas. The South ain't getting no money from the state.
The South ain't getting
So if
nothing.
California do this shit, yeah, it's gonna draw a division between niggas. You from where, nigga? Oh, you from California?
Oh,
you a
yeah, you
broke
getting
ass.
that
Okay.
good
Oh,
check.
all right, cuz. All right, I
that
see you,
good
homie.
money. But I was gonna say, nigga, all that money for that proposal is in goddamn what's his name? The little war over there.
Oh, Ukraine?
Yeah, that's where the money at. Ukraine, nigga.
I'll be watching.
But the
to
state
see
got
how
to come
that
up with
pans
800
out.
billion.
Oh, okay. State.
California got to come up with 800 billion.
Nigga,
They
they got
got
that
it.
too. They got that.
Well, there's also statistics where a lot of people are moving out in drones after the pandemic lifted. Like,
Oh,
once
yeah,
they
yeah.
officially, a lot of, hundreds of thousands of people moved away from California because the cost of living is so high.
It is high.
It
And
is.
so
high as fuck.
a lot of the, of course, comments was, oh, they all coming over here. But a big part of that influx is going to Texas. And then it's going
Cheaper,
to,
yeah, no taxes.
I think Atlanta was the second one.
Georgia?
I would never go to Atlanta.
So,
No offense.
Nah, I'm with you.
I would never go there.
Maybe they're moving to Georgia. I don't know if they're moving.
I
I
would
mean,
go there
and they're
crazy.
moving to
Not
Georgia in
Atlanta
general, not just
specifically.
necessarily Atlanta, but Atlanta is growing. But, I mean, they're moving to Georgia in
Nigga,
general.
that shit grown. That shit
It's
50 years old.
oversaturated. It's
nigga.
oversaturated at this point.
Yeah, that's a grown man
That's
right
interesting. Keep me updated on that. I promise I'll finish the episodes. next
Y'all
time.
think Jonathan Majors hit his girlfriend?
No.
there. I believe he did something. That nigga did something. Now,
No,
did he hit
I
her?
do
I
not.
don't know, but he
I
did
do
something,
not.
nigga.
I
He
do
might have
not.
shook a bitch. I mean, excuse me. He might have shook. My bad. He might have shook a motherfucker or some shit. My bad. He might have goddamn
I
put
want
her
to
in
do
the
actors
headlock.
get PTSD from some of
Oh,
their
that
roles.
nigga thought
You
he
gotta
was
think
Kane the
about it.
Concrete. That nigga started making them noises. Who? Who?
No, seriously though.
How many times have I beat you for looking at my phone?
So what
I
was-
can't remember.
So have
He was
they,
like, Mindy,
did
have I
they-
slapped
did
you
they,
yet?
Have they expounded upon what was actually going on? I know
Looking
they
like
said
you can
that
have
they,
a slap.
they had claimed that she was lying after the fact, which I nobody really knows, but I'm
How
going
you
with
gonna
that.
fabricate a
So,
slap?
right. And so the lawyer, that's what I'm trying to say. The lawyer has been very adamant from the start that Jonathan Majors is innocent. This is all made up. So they dropped the alleged texts
Sheesh.
that are between Jonathan Majors and this lady. So
What'd he say?
I'm about to look this bitch up.
and I see that's the thing. She ain't dropping no pictures.
She
So
look
the text
ugly.
says it looks like from him. Did you leave the keys? Goodbye. Then they blacked out the name. So guess he's saying goodbye. Of course, she follows through with a paragraph. So I'm gonna try to read her.
Well, you don't have to read it. She's basically saying, "Hey, I'm corroborating the story." That's what she's saying. Hey, I'm corroborating the story. I'm not pressing charges.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
but
saying
she's
the judge
recanting-
is doing it.
Excuse me, recanting her statement or whatever.
Yes,
they call it.
she's
Yeah.
not pressing charges.
Oh, okay.
She
that's
said that
what's up.
she's basically they had to arrest him because of protocol.
Yeah, and it is protocol. If they come to your house for a domestic violence event,
I know.
yeah, wow. So you know this is protocol. So
Kevin Feige, hold on. Don't fire that nigga just yet.
no, I don't foresee.
Calm down.
Listen, I think Marvel has definitely sent their lawyer over. They're gonna get this handled. We're gonna get our
They said
Avengers
Daredevil,
movie.
Mark.
Hey, but I thought it it was funny the way Jonathan Majors. I thought it was funny the way this happened, and people were like, "Oh, he didn't do that." They were, "Oh, he didn't do that."
Shit.
Now, had this been some other people,
So here's my thing though. I'm on his side. That nigga do look like if you look in his eyes, he got a little bit of crazy right there.
you want
in every picture.
You want Jonathan
He
Majors?
be playing the roles.
Put his hands on you? Okay.
No, but I admire him as an actor and all the things he's done. But that crazy is in there. You see it every time he switch up in the role.
Hey,
I see it every time. I see it in the.
I just think it's
right
so,
there. Look at the picture. That one they keep posting with him like it's in there.
I just think it's
But
so funny. Women
ride
can't
with
get a
him.
win. Cause you remember like 3 weeks back they was talking about how dorky them niggas look, right?
Yeah, they was killing
And
him.
yeah, and then now the nigga goddamn whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? And girl, y'all can't get a win nowhere, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like I ain't
like
even
to
trying to
hope-
pick on y'all too much.
I would like to hope that it's not true though.
I know, cause it's like
I
y'all
really
try to go
don't
for these
want-
athletes.
I really don't want.
Y'all try to go for the niggas that's winning. Y'all try to go for the drug dealers. All
I'm
them niggas
also
whooping
not-
ass.
My next point is also not helping the fact. Creative people are crazy as fuck.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah, you gotta be crazy. The crazier you are, the better you are at what you do
Hey.
Yeah.
when you creating. Yeah,
When you really good,
Whooping ass.
something ain't right.
yeah.
Something ain't 100%.
Damn, she just told y'all secret, drunk man.
Now lame
yeah, you
niggas
got-
whooping ass. It's crazy. You been
It's
lame
true.
for years.
I don't.
It's the truth.
I think something happened, but I don't. To me, it don't matter what happened if she don't want to press charges.
True.
And that's the thing.
Like this ain't got nothing to do. Like
Okay,
when, domestic violence with me. When it comes to domestic violence with me, it's like that don't have nothing to do with me. So although
Right.
this is a hot button topic for everybody because this is Jonathan Majors and he is in a lot of shit coming up.
Yeah.
He is that nigga right now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
And he's slated to do another Creed. Like this is big, but
Ooh, he gonna do another Creed?
that's what they're saying.
Woo.
But this don't have nothing to do with me. Like if she don't want to follow through and press
That's
charges,
right.
It's not a story for me.
Is it gonna be the Damon years?
Come on, y'all, let's focus here.
I'm with you.
So,
I was just wondering.
but if you didn't want to press charges, what happened to the point where you called police in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like
Because she might have actually been
she's
scared.
so apologetic. Yeah, okay, but if you're scared, then you call police. They arrest him because it's protocol.
Why? Stand on that shit.
Stand on it.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to think in the heat of the moment, there's emotion. You know, I've
True,
been in situations where I haven't been in a lot of situations, but I've been in a situation where my emotions were high. Her emotions were high. We were there. We was at that
And
point.
then the police finally get there, and y'all just like, it ain't that
no
deep.
police came, but had the police came, had
Right.
she reported anything, I hadn't touched her, but our emotions are high.
Right.
So yeah, if she wants to go off and call the police on me, and now they separate us, our stories don't match, I get hauled off to jail. Well, when our emotions die down,
Gotcha.
Right.
and she says, "Hey, well,
I don't really mean to.
I don't want
Because
that
that
for my
happens
man."
a lot.
Yeah, that's her man
Right.
at the end
You
of the
know
day.
what? I've
My
actually witnessed
man.
that. I've witnessed that. My homeboy, he had a falling out with his girl. They don't cussed each other out. She don't call him a little dick ass nigga. They don't call the police on the nigga. And guess what? They was back together the next day.
Oh, I don't play that dumb shit.
And this is
This
why
shit's
I
stupid.
don't
Nah,
involve
and it
myself
is.
in domestic
In
violence
domestic violence,
situations,
yes.
and I don't get involved in people's relationships. Like
Yeah.
I am good, bro. Y'all figure that out.
That shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Go seek counseling. Love on your girl.
They
You
took
love
my
on
ass to
him. I'm
jail.
out of this.
That's
I
all
can't
gotta
tell
do.
you
Ain't
what
no
to
coming back from that. I don't know how you come back from that.
I
Well, it
mean,
ain't no coming back from that, nigga. You put me in jail, nigga. Bitch
didn't
ass
that? What was
nigga.
that? What's that football
Rest in
player?
peace.
What if you was going crazy
On that
though? I'm
podcast?
just supposed to
I
take a
was
stab.
defending myself.
do. Hold on. I'm
I'm just
trying to let
supposed
them
to
get
take
it
a
out.
stab.
Go ahead,
My
D.
bad.
We
No,
don't.
I was.
She talking about one thing. He talking about another thing. We got three
Angie
different
had
things
said,
going on
"How
here.
do you come back from that?" But what's his name? Who got stabbed by his wife?
Well, hold on, Angie. Were you talking about something that happened to you?
I just
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
I'm always talking about something.
She talking about something that happened to her.
Oh,
She went to
but you
jail.
Go ahead.
Oh
Twice.
shit.
that's crazy.
But go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
No, I was just saying. You were saying, how do people come back? And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that football player got stabbed by his wife. They still together.
Damn, that's crazy.
He
Well,
has.
I wasn't
he has.
married.
Well, how you go to jail?
Yeah.
Because I picked up something and hit a nigga. Because I can't. Ladies, let me just tell you this. I don't care how
It's
strong
like two
you
ladies
think
out
you
there.
are. I don't care how D. I don't care how strong you think you are.
These strong
You
as
not
fuck.
gonna beat no nigga ass.
True.
You might give him a run for his money, but you're not gonna beat that nigga ass.
True.
So for me, But I can't let you just get that.
How
Like,
you
my
get
mama raised me.
How he get you in jail though? Like what happened? They came in.
Because I hit him with a hammer.
So when
she
they
hit him
came,
with
what they
something.
do?
You hit the nigga with a hammer.
But when
he
they
choked me and blacked out and forgot he did it.
But when they came, did he like point at you and say she did it? So
Nah, he just didn't. Did
Where you hit him
sir?
at?
Yeah.
Where you
hold
hit
on,
him
what?
at?
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
He pointed at you?
No. He
No,
didn't
they
have to.
asked.
Stop pointing at me.
Oh, they asked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I told the truth. I hit that nigga, but he strangled me. He didn't strangle me. But yeah, she hit
Because
me.
she involved an object.
All right.
Yeah, he a bitch ass nigga.
Where you hit him
dead.
at?
Why does it
Right here.
Oh, okay. That nigga survived. He'll
Well,
survive.
he's dead. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway.
Are we done with domestic violence?
That's the second time.
Oh, you've done this before?
Are we done with domestic violence?
That's
Yeah,
the second
yes.
time. That's the
Yeah.
other story.
Yeah.
All right.
So I try my
no.
best not to put my hands on niggas because the law is not on my side either. Go
We
ahead.
see.
what's the time on this camera?
Where we
52
at?
minutes.
Wow thing.
Nah, we already
Wow
did that.
thing. Okay.
We already did that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got time. Snowfall.
Oh, that shit is
Yeah,
actually
let's
pretty
go.
good.
You watched the last episode? Everybody watched the last episode? Except
No.
James?
First of all,
I I'm a season behind.
let me introduce this. Y'all not watching Snowfall. If you are watching Snowfall, we about to have spoilers. Are we on episode 5 right now?
7.
This episode 7?
Nigga, when you...
Shit, this shit moving.
Shout out my
It
nigga,
is,
Uncle
ain't it?
Jerome.
I thought the
This
same
shit
thing.
moving.
Did Jerome die?
Hold on.
Not the OG.
I know.
Not
I was
the
gonna say,
OG.
wait, let them tell you. You should have built up to that.
Hey,
You gotta put me on.
I
TV.
started this
OG.
I started this season thinking it was gonna be bad, but once Franklin killed what's that white man name?
Teddy's father?
Once he killed Teddy's father, I was
Like,
lit.
Yeah, like here we go.
I was lit.
Without hesitation.
Before that episode, I was kind of like, all right, let's get this shit over with. But when that shit happened,
Without hesitation too.
didn't hesitate not one bit.
I just got one
Do
question.
you
You
have
think I'm
my
playing,
money?
nigga? All right.
Is it still the same without my nigga?
It's wrapping up. He
yeah,
only
it's
gonna
almost
miss 3 episodes.
Is it still the same without my
I mean,
nigga? My
we-
nigga used to make an impact, boy. Y'all niggas better get y'all some squabbles,
Yeah,
nigga.
you know, he made an impact. So far in this season, Jerome has acted his ass off. And
Yes.
his story has been the best because
I got
honestly,
a prediction too.
it's so real life. He
favorite
was
character.
trying to get out the game.
And he kept
And
saying
it always
Yeah, he was, man.
goes. It's always how it goes.
He was,
Every time
man.
you
Oh, he ain't died though.
you
Definitely
one
when
day
he was-
away, you about to go right to Cuba. Bow.
You remember?
And the
oh,
thing is,
damn.
he said
Oh.
he said he was going at the last minute she had a drop off. And he said,
It's
go get your
do it.
mind right. I'll go do it.
To
So technically, they were going to get her
Her,
regardless.
yeah.
Because he was like, I'm going to go make this drop off and I'm out.
And
I'm
that
leaving.
was the part that threw me because I thought that's how it was gonna happen.
right.
But it was a good plot twist.
And it's
Yeah.
fucked up because I had to put 2 and 2 together. Because he was leaving, when she got home, all those gifts were from him.
God damn.
Oh yeah,
Everything was from him. Like, that was his parting gift to her because he knew she wasn't going to leave.
and that's crazy symbolism because he parted forever.
That's heavy.
I mean, either way, he got up out of it.
Right,
Jerome
right.
free, man. Rest in peace, Jerome.
That's
The
heavy.
real
Jerome
one.
died on the 2 episodes ago. They buried him last episode.
For you, Jerome.
Oh, Lord.
But that
Jerome
nigga
isn't my
Franklin.
favorite character.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Franklin's
Leon.
Leon is my favorite character.
Who's
Leon
Leon?
is my favorite character, and Scully is my second favorite.
You know
Who's
he next.
Leon? The nigga with the afro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know he next.
Who, Leon?
They gonna
I
get
feel
my
like
boy.
Leon gonna live.
I feel
I hope
like
so.
I
It's supposed
hope
to be a spinoff.
Leon going to
I
prison.
hope they both live, like Leon and his
And
wife.
Wanda.
But I
Something
feel
gonna
like
happen to
something
one
gonna
of
happen
them,
to her
'cause she's so nervous.
She nervous, and she said in the very beginning of this, I want to stay in Africa, and she keeps saying we gotta go. We may as well raise a family and go back to Africa. She keeps saying let's go.
Something gonna happen to somebody.
That's our gut.
So you know, there's they already doing a spinoff show with the girl in it.
That's what they saying.
So Leon gone.
I didn't read that article because I'm like, I don't want to see Wanda by herself. I'm good.
She's a great actress. Don't get me wrong. She is
Yeah,
a
it
great
ain't about
actress.
that.
Oh, she
I
killed
guess
it in
it's
P
the
Valley.
story.
It's the
of
story,
She
and it's
was
the
the
fact
one
that they
on
keep
crack.
her in these roles.
Yeah.
Because every role she's been in, she's been some type of hood chick, ghetto girl.
And she's
Because even think about what was it in the paint?
I'm not saying no. I'm not denying. I'm not saying what you're not saying is true, but they evolved her character.
Right.
They did.
In Snowfall. I feel in P Valley, she's gonna be who she is. But in this, she has evolved.
Right. So I would say, my favorite character out of all of this, it's gonna have to be Franklin. It's got to be Franklin for me.
He is now. Yeah.
But I will say the
I
fucked up part was did y'all see when he had the conversation with Louis at the casket?
Well, she was like, "You the devil."
Yeah, like, because she said, "Why did you come back for me?" And he was like, "Well, I was told to respect women, but also you made me a promise." And so she like, "Damn, you didn't even come back to save my life. You came back to find out what the fuck Teddy is with your money. Like he ain't playing.
Stand on that shit.
He ain't playing it though. He was like, listen."
He did that
because
he came back for Louis for two reasons. Not for her, for Jerome.
It was for Jerome.
Unfortunately. And for the promise. That's it.
I disagree.
Nah.
I disagree. He didn't come back for Jerome. He came back for that money.
He came back for the money, but he cared about his uncle. That's why he didn't shoot him when he pulled the gun. Even though he disrespected him and they had their falling outs, you saw when he got shot and she was over there screaming, he collapsed in that chair and started crying.
And
that's still his
you know
uncle.
what? And let me just say this: it wasn't just for Teddy. That's one way to Teddy.
In the mic, please.
Because he that's one way to Teddy because Gustavo, ain't that his name?
Gustavo, yeah.
Gustavo, that's a whole nother lane.
So Gustavo I actually like his character, but they really got him in a pickle.
Yeah,
because he was what KGB or whoever looking for him.
Yeah, you got the DA. You got the
DA, and like. Now his girl want to leave him. Like the last time she was like, "What if?" She was like, What if we don't tell you where we go?" And then that just be it. So it was like, damn.
I think Gustavo will go to prison.
He's either gonna die or go to prison. Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's gonna.
But if he dies, Teddy kills him. Because Teddy gonna find out. He's setting him up.
So who do you?
Teddy's smart. Let's not rule that out.
What's your prediction
for the end of the season?
Who's going to survive?
Well, I don't know if y'all peeped it. They're setting Teddy up for this fake kid. They're gonna bring Franklin to Teddy to get Teddy. That's the trap. That's his plan. He told Gustavo that under the bridge. He said, "Unless you bring me to him, you take me to him."
Yeah.
Hey, I got him for you. I got your guy. But really, I'm with your guy, so we don't have your guy.
Right.
So, but I don't know what Teddy's plan is. See, Teddy's not stupid.
Right.
He's not.
But Teddy doesn't have any backup anymore, and that's the interesting part. The CIA doesn't
because
have
he
his
keep
back.
Lying.
His ex, no, he's gotten himself in a bit of a pickle.
Y'all in this pickle.
His damn self.
Because he keep lying. He told the old girl, "I stole the money for the government." No, nigga, you stole the money for yourself.
It's an escape plan. It's an escape plan.
Because you over here talking about leaving with what's her name, Julia? Or
it's an escape plan.
Yeah.
It's an escape plan. I think at some point Teddy enjoyed the lifestyle of doing what he was doing because he was making. Come on.
And the rush.
Yeah, it's the rush.
Because he was on drugs for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yes, the nigga was coked out.
Came that first season.
He was coked out bad. No, right before he got busted, before Franklin's father snitched on him, he was coked out bad. So when he went away, he got clean. Alton, yes. Rest in peace, Alton. Damn. Yeah, Alton got killed in Cuba. Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Did you just start the show?
You know, James like
old had
niggas.
him step out.
It's so hard to say
I'm gonna tell y'all
goodbye.
something that I've had a theory about the entire time, and I don't want to let it go, but I'm gonna let it go now.
Go ahead.
What's my guy in first season from Kanan? Malcolm Mays.
Oh.
I keep thinking he's in witness protection and he coming back.
Wow,
That's
you
been
pulled
my
some
theory.
shit out of your ass.
That's been my theory.
I don't even remember
entire,
him being.
But that's been my theory the entire time because I'm like, that nigga is not dead. They didn't show a funeral. Did they show a funeral? I don't think they showed a funeral.
But how would that correlate into what's happening right now?
Because that nigga's still pissed. I just feel like he in witness protection for the sake of not wanting something.
But how would he come back to help?
I don't know what he would come back and do, but it would be a weird plot twist.
With 3 episodes left, that'll be a fucked up plot twist because we're going to need more. You can't just throw this nigga, all right, let's say they kill Teddy, everybody gets the money, we're going to have a happy ending, and he just pops up like, there he goes.
Hey, that's that nigga.
He was selling
surprise
crack.
snitch.
It could be a crazy spin.
It could be.
He could be in witness protection. Leon
could be.
could have known the whole time, and then they go off and they.
Because as
build
big
another
as
empire.
Franklin is, those can't be the only people investigating those crimes. The police department still has to be investigating drug dealing in South Central LA.
And here's the reason why I think the police are not involved or not.
Once the DEA gets a hold of it, it's a whole nother.
I mean that too, but you got to think about Buckley. Buckley is still a police officer.
Oh, he's a crackhead.
He's a crackhead, but he's
yes.
still a police officer. And at that time, they keep showing like how there is a.
He's not an officer anymore.
No,
Yes,
no. You're right. He's not an officer.
He's not an
anymore.
officer
He's
anymore.
not? Oh.
No,
Well,
he
damn.
just got the affiliation.
He got the affiliation. He's got
'Cause
connections.
I was gonna say because he was the one that helped get the girls pulled over. That Jerome when Jerome killed
Buckley
the girl.
will be a basehead by season
It's already
2.
over.
It's already-
I
yeah.
mean, like the basehead to the point where, like, hey man, I just suck your dick for a hit. Like
Oh, wow.
that basehead.
Damn.
like
I
Wanda.
think he functioning right
so
now.
y'all think they're gonna end it like The Wire, where they show how everybody go out? Ah, poor
They
dude.
might.
They might. That was a good one. That's a good one. All right. Let's see. While we are in entertainment, Ryan Coogler is expected to reboot the X-Files.
Cool.
Shout out to that. Let me hit round of applause. He gonna reboot it with a more diverse cast.
Oh,
This is according to the original show creator. So I guess this is gonna take place.
there's gonna be some niggas in that bitch.
Says it's gonna be based off, since our world today is filled with more conspiracies than ever. It's gonna be more so based off conspiracies.
nowadays conspiracies.
I know you better be all into
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
What compels him to do that?
I don't know.
Nigga ain't
I
got
always
nothing else to
wonder
do.
what makes people want to remake white people shit.
To add us in it, just like we should remake Friends and add us in it.
We had friends.
remake
I was gonna say we had
Seinfeld.
Friends.
In the form of a different, like.
Yeah, but let's
Livingston was
actually
friends.
take their characters, make them black, and put them in black situations.
Man, y'all gotta remake Tales from the Crypt. Or
Bruh.
It ain't gonna.
Nah,
be the
I'm with
same.
that.
yeah,
It ain't gonna
I'm
be the
with it.
same. It ain't gonna
That
be
shit
the
was
same.
That
the
was some
shit.
devil shit.
It was.
But I used to watch it all the time.
That's
was
kind of
spooky.
like what's that show on FX? American Horror Story. That's good.
Now that is
I don't
good.
watch that.
That's fucking. That's
It's
that devil
good.
shit.
That shit
I
fuck with
like
you
Black
though.
Mirror.
That ain't devil
I
shit.
couldn't get
But
in.
it's
I
like Black Mirror.
mischievous shit.
I couldn't
Yeah.
get in to Black Mirror, but American Horror
What?
Story was cool.
What?
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it.
Let me see here.
Love
Mirror
Death
is the
Robots.
shit.
You should check that one out.
Oh yeah, that shit is the shit.
Death Robots.
I love that.
Black Mirror episode.
No.
Nah, it's its own series, but it's like anime kind of.
Yeah,
But
like
it's
anime Black
it's
Mirror.
yeah, anime Black Mirror, but it's dope.
Okay.
Dope shit.
The Breakfast Club got a deal with BET, so Paramount and iHeartRadio have
Oh,
done a
shit.
deal. So the Breakfast Club will come on 9 o'clock on BET, starting April 17th.
Like the show.
Yeah, so what you see on YouTube will now be on
took long
BET
enough
with
to
just
get
1
okay.
hour. It'll be 1 hour. It'll be like I listen to the podcast version, which is usually an hour. So it'll
it's
be
like-
some of the calls, Donkey of the Day, headline stories, and the interview. That's it.
So it's like Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, but it'll be on TV.
Yeah, Ricky Smiley on TV too.
Which channel?
I don't know, but I don't seen him on TV plenty of times.
Oh, okay.
I might have seen a YouTube clip. It might have been it.
Also this week, man, Apple announces this is something James likes.
What's that?
Buy now, pay later.
Okay.
That's
So
about to be.
Apple.
Users who use Apple Pay will now have the option to buy now, pay later on purchases ranging from $50 to $1,000.
Oh yeah.
You can also take out an interest-free loan up to $1,000 and pay for it in 4 increments over 6 weeks.
Don't do it.
But it's literally
Niggas
just
in debt.
simple as a double click. And the crazy part is when you double click and do
I-
buy now, pay later, if you don't actually pay later,
They're
will
gonna cut your phone off.
No, they don't cut your
Oh.
phone off, but they have it broken down. Like they'll just keep readjusting like what you owe. They have it broken down what you have
At
to
an
pay back.
interest.
Oh, I'm gonna pay it
How
back.
does that work? I'm not a credit person, so how does that work?
Honestly, it's very so Apple already has their own credit card, right? They have
Yeah,
the
yeah, they
Apple
do.
credit. So it's essentially just like that, but it's just bypassing the credit eligibility piece. It's saying like we're just gonna make this available for all Apple users.
Ooh, that's
And so
a-
therefore,
don't do it.
you don't even have to worry about your credit. We're giving you credit out there. We're going to give you credit and say, hey, buy whatever you want.
Hey.
You just got to pay us back.
Nope.
Because your
tell you
phone, when you
why.
think about it, your phone is already tied to
My
your social.
father
That's
pays
true.
for my daughter's phone. She is gonna be on that shit, and it's gonna be too late By the time my daddy figures that shit
So
out.
I feel like there are parental controls
Okay.
for
sure.
not
people
gonna
under a
have
certain
fun.
age, but don't quote me because that's just talk and they
Hell,
haven't
I'm
confirmed
against
that.
shit.
You got it.
Okay, help me understand. If I got 6 weeks to pay back $100, if I miss the first 3 payments, can I just pay the 100 on the fourth?
First of all, if you take you
Nah,
6 weeks to
some
pay
niggas-
back $100, nigga.
It was an example.
Yeah.
I
I
get what
feel
you're saying.
like if you miss the first 4 payments, to my understanding, and again, all of this is really substantial. This is just talk. I don't really understand what they're saying,
What
like the
they-
small print. I don't really understand. I haven't sat.
That's why I
read
won't
it.
do it.
But if you're missing the first 4 payments, my understanding is it'll just roll over. So like it'll take that first payment and split it across the next few payments. When you miss that next one, it'll take that and split it very much like a balloon
But-
payment with
but
your
what's
mortgage.
what's
that shit
the-
just keep building up.
But I am paying back only the 100 as long as I pay it back before the 6 weeks,
That's
right?
what I don't know because they keep saying interest free, but nothing is ever really interest
Right.
free.
Exactly.
So
And I don't want to try it to find out. I'm
Right.
like, I
I'll
just
try it.
go
You'll
ahead.
let us know.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, seriously.
He said that shit
But,
like
but
his
do it for
punishment.
like $10.
I'll
Don't
be the sacrifice.
No.
do
I'm
it for like
doing it.
$10.
I'm going max.
What you gonna get?
$1,000.
Oh,
no,
God,
but
don't
what
do
you
I'm
gonna
that.
get?
going max.
That's my question.
I'm gonna buy my engine like that. I got a project car I'm working on. I need
Oh, dope.
to. Yeah.
What is it?
Honda.
But what
Okay.
if they don't accept that?
Who?
Because you got to think about it. It still has to be places that accept Apple Pay.
Apple Pay, buy now, pay later.
eBay
Yeah.
Right.
definitely accepts Apple Pay.
Okay.
So we good.
Okay, yeah, Apple Pay, yeah. Everywhere
yeah.
accepts Apple Pay almost.
I
Fuck
did
labels.
good with
Almost.
QVC. I did good with them.
You had QVC?
Yeah.
Yo, you're showing. Yo, my mom shops there.
But no, like this was like
What's
in
that, like the new-
2010. What you mean new?
New
The
QVC.
new,
Those
I was
the
gonna say the
old.
new
Shit,
catalog.
okay. It's a
The
TV channel.
QVC has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. They come on, 3 in the morning, 2
But they
o'clock, 3 in the
sell
morning?
everything. That's how I got my kids Xbox back in the day when it was really expensive.
They do
at the
sell
time.
some clutch stuff. I have
And then they just
a
made payments on it.
a vintage Mickey Mouse phone that I got from
QVC?
QVC years ago.
You
I still
don't
got it in
need
the
that
box.
shit.
My mama has boxes from QVC at the house.
Of unnecessary things.
Shit she just don't need.
It wasn't that. I was just like whatever I couldn't afford at the time, and I wanted to get it immediately, like for my kids, like for the
Right.
holidays. If I wasn't gonna be able to get it in full, and I just made payments on it.
I used to
It was
love
a good
watching
shit.
it and seeing like when they present something and the numbers be on the screen, be like, oh, we only have this left. We only have this left. Yeah,
I've never
They
watched
be
it.
lying. They got all
I,
that
right,
shit
I
in the back.
just knew about it.
We only got 3 left. Shit,
Yeah,
it's about
that's the
30
selling
days.
point. This
The
would be
only
interesting
thing
to
that-
watch.
They would get me with the Power Ranger shit. I used to want them, my Zords and
Yeah.
shit, toys.
Oh,
So I'd be like, Mom, get that.
You
Like, I
remember
ain't
the one
getting
that
that from
came?
them people.
It was one that came with the flute when you played the flute.
The
little toy.
Dragon Zord.
Yeah, that
Oh,
nigga
when
would
you-
morph up, nigga.
Which
yeah,
one was
yeah, I
that?
wanted
No,
that
they
bitch
sold
so
the
bad.
dagger by itself. They sold the dagger by itself.
They did.
Yeah, I never forget. I went to school with this white boy. I think it was John. He let me borrow his dagger. I had that shit for a month.
Ugh, y'all was
Oh.
putting your mouth on that shit.
No, I mean you didn't have to blow into it. You just hit a
Nigga,
button.
germs were strong back then. nigga.
Okay, I was a kid. I
it'll
put
be
my mouth on
interesting
it.
to see
Yeah,
how
I
this
know you
Apple
did.
thing plays out. Keep us updated on how that work out, James.
Yeah,
'cause I
but make
wanna
sure you
know.
pay it back. Don't do 1,000. Start
Nah,
off with
I
like
want
$10.
him to test it out and see what the
But
limitations
test it
are.
with $10 because there's a lot of people that's gonna test it
Take
out.
it to push it to the limit. It's gonna be a lot of that.
That matter of
gonna
fact,
be
that's
more
my theme song when I'm
outfits,
shopping. Push it to the
Outfit.
limit.
Boy, people about to stunt like a bit. You hear me?
I'm waiting for the Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova don't miss with them emails.
This about to be
She
horrible.
right though. But
Fashion
I mean,
Nova about to hit you with
Klarna
something.
already like that. Klarna, whatever it's called.
Right,
I've
so
never
it
used
is
it.
a
It
compare.
scares me.
It is comparison,
competitor.
competitor for Clarin, and then what's the
Klarna.
other one?
Apple Pay or
Klarna
After Pay.
And oh yeah,
After Pay.
yeah.
There's another one that you can do for flights and stuff
Oh, yeah.
because you gotta think about it. This applies to anything.
Lauren knows
Yeah.
because she
The-
did it.
What's so crazy is my Klarna just started doing flights, and what's so also crazy is I've been doing so good that they don't damn near push me to $2,000 worth
Ooh.
of shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Lord,
Shit I
it's
don't
too
need.
tempting.
And then
This
with the
nigga
other
gonna
one,
have
that's
a blue hat
3,000.
with
I'm about to
zippers
buy
on it
me a
next week.
tiny home, nigga.
As you can see, my co-hosts are
About to buy my tiny home offline.
something I would never use. I would never use this shit.
This
Oh
nigga
my
gonna buy
gosh.
a tiny home and
That's
buy
gonna be
now,
my
pay later.
down payment.
Anything's possible. Anything's
This shit
possible.
crazy.
All right, man. Real nigga of the week this week, man, is going out to Officer Rex Engelbert, Nashville police officer. He was the officer who I think personally, I seen 2 police cams, but per his cam, delivered the kill shot to the killer at the Nashville shooting.
Sheesh.
Like I said, they got there quickly. 10:13, they were on the scene. 10:27, they killed the shooter. They responded quick in a lot of situations. We just seen in Uvalde, they didn't respond at all, and by the time they did, it was too late to save whatever lives you could save.
So
I mean, we lost 6, but it could have been a whole lot more had they not got there, man. So shout out to them. And another thing I was telling D, one thing I appreciated, and I know this is gonna sound fucked up, and I really don't care.
Do you ever?
I don't care because I'm all for anybody. If you're touching kids, I'm all for whatever happens to you.
Right.
You need your
But
ass whipped.
one of the things I could appreciate was I know how they do us when we get killed by the police and we ain't doing shit. They did him the same way. The officer who killed him and the other
Without
police.
hesitation. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other officers, they killed him after he was they shot him after he was dead on the ground.
They killed him like he was
Like
a
they were
roach.
shooting him. They were yelling, "Stop moving!" and firing guns at him while yelling, "He's dead."
Yeah.
So to see them pump bullets in a lifeless body like they do us, I
Yeah.
was like, good
It's a
job.
little
Yeah.
Finally
refreshing.
did. I felt like, all right, the universe set
I
everything
mean,
straight.
shout out to them for quickly responding.
All
It,
moons were
it
in
doesn't
line.
bring back the 6 lives,
All
but it's like
drivers.
they were not about to sit there and wait.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and it could have
Kudos.
got worse. It could have got
That
worse.
right.
shit's crazy,
It could
man.
have.
Dunce Middle.
Dunce. So I chose a wonderful white guy. Jonathan Jacob Mehar.
Jingleheimer Smith.
Major. I don't. It's Meijer.
Take your time.
I don't know. He is being sued by Netherlands court because he's being accused of increasing the risk of accidental incest in the Netherlands.
What?
So
Yeah, break that down.
clinic guidelines in Netherlands requires that donors donate a maximum of 25 children or to a maximum of 12 women to prevent incest or inbreeding.
Oh shit! This about to take. a turn.
This person, he has continued to lie about the number of children he's fathered, and so he has reportedly fathered over 550 children. So because he is in the Netherlands and he's fathered this many kids within this surrounding area,
Because it's not a large.
right, it's potential that when these kids grow up, accidental incest may take place because they're related through him,
Oh, wow.
and so they are.
Wrong button.
Yeah,
First of all,
they
can
are.
you
I'm going to say the Netherlands isn't small,
It's not, but
and 550 people could possibly fuck a brother or cousin. But
Nigga, you had to been bussing, nigga, to have 550 kids.
that nigga jack
and so
off
one
in
of the
them cups
mothers,
every day.
I think there's a lot of dudes that could technically, if you could impregnate someone every time you bust a nut, it's a lot of niggas that could have.
right.
500
So I
kids.
think one of them, and I don't know if it's like Netherlands is doing a civil court themselves, but I know one of the mothers actually does have a civil case. Because she said she was unaware that he had fathered over 100 children when she accepted his donation. So
Why is he the only one in trouble? Why are these donor sites not in trouble? They're allowing him to come in there and jack off
So-
and donate more sperm. This nigga got a lot of nut.
here's the thing: he's been lying. So because
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you donate,
Yeah, it
you
did
have to
say
fill
that.
out
It did say that.
information and whatnot.
That nigga been
And so basically, he's been lying, and then finally, all of this
He
was
got a
put
problem.
together.
milking himself.
He may be an addict, and this is his way of.
Me, in a cup, twing, baby, nigga.
Oh goodness!
I saw an episode of Special Victims Unit where a guy, he just had this thing about he had donated so much sperm and it was this big deal about how many kids he had and he wanted to be a part of all their lives. It was crazy.
I bet you that nigga was tired.
All right, person of the week.
Person of the week. Who did I say?
DeMar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin. So DeMar Hamlin, as we all know, is the NFL player that
I was wondering what Pal was.
that fell out in the middle of a game due to cardiac arrest. But I am making him person of the week because he has been kind of I don't want to say the sounding person, but he actually recently had a meeting with President Biden in the White House to discuss more public schools have access to AEDs. So I believe it's officially called AED Act. So what he's trying to encourage is that there's a program that funds the purchase of AEDs and strengthens CPR training and develop cardiac emergency response plans in schools. And he's doing this not even, of course he suffered from cardiac arrest on the field, but there are just a lot of schools that do not have the access or the training or just anything to help these students. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but there are just an uptick in numbers of kids that are dying from cardiac arrest, be it on the recess or during recess, during these football games that they have, or just generally being kids. And a lot of times the schools don't have anything other than calling 911.
Right.
And when you
y'all remember when we
you're
was
not
in
that
school,
fast,
they taught us that? It was a part of the PE curriculum. I don't think they do that anymore.
They don't do that at every school. So they taught they taught us. I remember they taught us like cardiac arrest specific training also in PE, but we didn't have an AED until like I think maybe my junior year because they made this big to do about it. But that came from like a donation to the school specifically. So what he's trying to do is push that every school has this available because no child should just be, dying from cardiac arrest.
That's crazy.
Shout out to him for that, man.
Yeah, that's dope. It's a lot of things they need to put back in school that we used to have too.
Whooping and praising.
Nah, don't whip my mother.
Don't hit my kid.
That's
That's one thing I never agree with, hitting other
Don't-
people's
no.
kids. Like don't
So
hit
you,
other
you try to act like your kid don't need an ass whooping. That nigga need an ass whooping.
Nah.
Then
Did you
I'll
like
whoop
do
his
it
ass.
then? What?
No, I'm saying I will whip his ass in if he need an ass whoop.
That's
I don't
what-
believe in
right,
your
that's what I'm saying. Let
capabilities
me
because
do
he
it.
wouldn't be cutting up in the classroom.
No, that's not
If you
it.
would have whooped him at home, so I'm gonna whoop him here.
Did you have people whoop you outside your mother?
Hell no.
For real?
Outside my grandma. My grandma used to whoop
So only
ass.
family members with you, right?
Yeah,
Yo,
pretty much.
Until you experience a non-family whooping you, you don't like. Nah,
I remember
I don't
one
agree with
time
that.
I'm not for it.
I don't
at
agree
church
with my
camp,
family
they
whooping
made
my
me
kids.
stand with my
Hold on.
My bad.
Let's stop the double conversations.
My bad.
Somebody go.
Go ahead. You was talking.
Nah, I remember one time at church camp they made me stand like with my arms straight out like this.
Oh, that ain't shit.
Boy, my grandma came raised hell, boy. She was like, "What the hell y'all doing in here?"
What was
Was you
saying?
holding buckets?
Nah, they just made
Oh,
me go straight out.
What were you
I
saying?
was
Angie?
standing there for 30
No, I was saying I don't believe in my family whooping my kids.
Oh, that no, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I don't like none of that shit. Let me handle that.
I'm with
I'm
you.
his uncle.
Nah, I'm straight.
Nah, my uncle never whooped. My
Nah,
uncle
I'm straight.
never whooped me. Nah, my auntie did. But I love my auntie. My auntie did, and my cousin.
Mine is. I can
Well,
do without her.
I got a real close family, so
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the like the people my mom trusted to leave me with whooping me. The neighbor, not the neighbor. My neighbor never whooped me, but
That's just an example.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
that, I'm not mad at my mom, but that was her style. I would never.
Nah, I don't
If anybody
believe-
touch my
I'm straight.
child that's not me, I'm gonna fight their ass.
We got a problem.
That's something you fight for. All right, man. This has been episode 251 of KSP, man. Thank you for joining us.
Shit.
You could have been here. You could have been
Kicking
anywhere in
shit.
the world, but you are here with us. Damn, I didn't do this at the top of the show. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, man, like, subscribe, comment.
For
We
sure.
are here weekly, every week on Apple Podcasts,
Every
Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and SoundCloud. And like I said, YouTube. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts or you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review. Y'all got
And
closing
buy the
remarks?
merch.
We got merch?
Speaking into existence.
Oh, do
go
that
with
shit.
the shit.
Do that shit.
Damn, yes,
with it.
actually we do.
Golly.
We
that
got a
shit.
couple
Buy the
shirts
merch.
on the way.
Now,
Amen. Amen.
Don't
We
father
got,
500 kids.
don't follow 500 kids?
Yeah, don't do that.
Closing
Fuck
remarks.
that.
Don't leave no
Father 500
condoms in
kids.
bitches.
That wasn't on
Oh,
the
you
show.
gonna have to get the hook.
They'll ask for it. They'll want to know where it's coming from.
Don't leave no condoms in.
Don't leave no condoms in
I
either.
feel like I'm not responsible
Well,
for the
listen,
condom.
don't leave
society.
condoms in yourself. How about that?
Yeah, don't leave a
you tell
condom
my
in yourself.
I'm just saying.
Just
It
squat.
was
If you
only a
squat
da-
real good and reach up in there, you
That's
get it
how
out.
came.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Next show.
Yeah.
You
They'll tell you
nasty.
what I said.
You
All right.
nasty.
We'll see Johnny next week, man. Shout out to him.
Johnny. Hope you ain't in. Yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody that tunes in week in and week out.
My boy.
Who else I'm gonna shout out? Shout out Santana over there in the corner, sleep.
Snoring like fuck.
He been in the building snoring all night.
Been distracted
Shout out
like
John. It
hell.
was his birthday.
Shout out Job, man. Happy birthday weekend. He in town. Who else? Shout out baseball season for being back,
I
man.
was gonna say opening day was this week.
Shout out.
Last week.
Yo, shout out Angie and her hormones tonight.
I can admire men.
No, I like it. I can appreciate it.
Admire men.
Hey, it's your boy Jumpman Jones. I'm signing off for Angie. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James. Listen, man, I want you guys to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm Jumpman Jones. We're going to talk to y'all next week.
Oh, let it go. Golly.
Hit that shit, James. Hold on, let's see if we get that chord.